evening, everyone. Not sure what we're going to be driving just yet. Let's have a Reigate service. We'll go to Reigate. Good evening, Backlin. How you doing? For anyone that does decide to watch the video not live, Twitch will probably remove this video after 14 days, but what I'll do is I'll also upload this exact video up to the YouTube channel. Same name, Jason PFC. So as well. I get the feeling we're in the wrong settings. Bear with me. I'll let this in 4K. Yeah, don't want 4K. Turn off motion. Oh, what? Trying to throw me out of the game already. You can probably see all the different liveries going on. We'll go past all that as we go into it. You can just see out the window there we've got a London Midland 350/377. I'm also in the London Midland livery. Plan to be on for maybe a run to Reigate and the immediate run straight back. I'm not too bad, Backlund, thank you very much. What are your plans for tonight? These things called passengers, how inconvenient are they? Have the layers spawned? No, they have not. No surprise there. Mind you, there's less chance of the game crashing if they're not there. How you doing, Dalek? We are running service 1R28 to Reigate. I'm not so bad, thank you. Are you driving anything tonight? I did a service on this earlier on, a repeat of one I did the other day, and for some reason the layers glitched to the point of where I got to Red Hill just on the bend going up to Reigate, and I got stuck at a red where a 166 or two 166s in separate places were stuck at red signals. I ended up having to walk the 1.1 miles to go and find out what was going on. And it was somehow stuck. The signal was green, the doors were shut, everything like that, and it just didn't go anywhere. So I had to walk all the way up there, release it, and then walk all the way back. Yes, Paul, I bet you're just here to watch me spad. Well, that's not likely to happen. Fingers crossed. You can't seem to choose what to drive the last few days. Well, think of something you've not driven for a bit and then drive that. We got on the Gatwick Express. Same livery. I've got that many different liveries now, I don't know where they come. You notice them bugs? Which ones? It's hard not to. What's going on here with them flipping pointers? It's because I did a scenario earlier on and they come on automatically and it's so annoying. No, we don't need that garbage anymore either. Get rid of that. Yeah, so I thought I'd just do a quick run up to Reigate and then check in on the time. We might do the exact same run back, depending on how long the wait at Reigate will be. Just a quick run up and back, just for tonight. 6 viewers, well, I'm impressed. Thanks everyone again once for joining. I'm not going to go through the follow and like and whatever rubbish that people always say. I only stream when I literally get the chance. I'm not one of these dedicated streamers that do it every week or 2 weeks or whichever. But for anyone that is watching, or you want to watch again, or someone that's just found it randomly, I will upload this to YouTube after I'm finished, so it will be found there as well. Being on Xbox, I can't stream directly to that unless I have a capture card, which I don't have. So, but we are playing on Xbox Series S. When we stop at Clapham Junction, I'll bring up the keyboard for the FPS counter so you can have a look at that. Currently in a 45 mph section, which will shortly change to 60, although I'll probably end up stopping before that point. Yeah, speaking of West Somerset, actually I've got that route. I did one service and I've not gone back to it since, which I had a feeling would happen, which is not something I wanted to happen, but I did have a feeling. Yeah, we're taking a slow approach into Clapham now because there is something ahead of us. It's better to constantly move but go slow than to stop and have the passengers whining because we're not moving. Xbox sounds have started again, I see. The one where I had to walk. Yeah, it's twice I've had to do that. We'll go with it. If it goes wrong, I'll blame Paul. Yeah, safe to it. Them Xbox sounds are so annoying. Really needs to be fixed by Dovetail Games at some point soon. Oh, that looks like a custom one. Oh, look, London Midland again. Oh, it's a double. We'll sort them horrible sounds out as well when we stop. What have we got over there? Lower London Midland? It is. Oh, be quiet. No one asked you. I'm pretty sure we're sorted there. We'll hold on briefly while I'm at the stop. Let's get the keyboard for the FPS count when I find it. go. That is the Xbox sound glitch, Dalek. That's virtually constant if you're moving at anything over 50 mile an hour, and sometimes, in fact, it's even more. So when you're going slower. Right, so we're good now up to East Croydon. Mile an hour here until we go past the bend around Balham, and then we can upgrade to 70. I have turned the motion blur off because it's not as bad as what it is on Bakerloo. I am currently running in HD. 4K probably does look sharper, but it certainly doesn't give the game the best, in my opinion. Especially when you've not got a 4K TV, but still, never mind. Quite far back away from the TV. Let me just go and have a boot. 9 FPS. Low 50s in certain places. If I was to put the 4K settings on. If anybody else is watching, do feel free to say hello in the chat. We don't bite, none of us bite. You got if I can. Lowest BML for me, PS5. 45 heading into, yeah, I get about 45. If I leave it in the HD settings, I get between 44 and 45 going into Victoria, providing the layers don't spawn. If they do spawn, it probably drops to about 40, which is a little bit on the strange side, because I always thought the out of memory was down to part of the FPS. But when I last had my out of memory message, I was just going over Battersea Bridge into Victoria, and I still had about 53 FPS, and yet it still kicked me out. Something to do with the RAM inside the Xbox Series S. It's not as big as what the Xbox One X is. So I'm led to believe. What's my favourite route? I'd probably have to say something British. Nothing against the German one. I love German routes. USA, I'm not always getting along with them, but I'm always willing to give them a go. Favourite route though? Ooh, I'm not sure. I can really answer that one because I like them all really. Yeah, I can't really answer a definitive favourite on that one. I like all the English ones. If it was a favourite loco, I mean, I think that one would be anything. So. Favourite logo, someone had to ask. It's obvious it's ECW with a 313. Now I do like ECW, the route. It's a good route. 313, in the game it's not so bad. But the real life one is a heap of junk. Just putting it out there. Every time I've got on the 313 in real life, it's broken down. Now I don't know if that's just me bringing it bad luck, or what, I don't know. Favourite loco in the game, hands down, is the 101 manual gears. Whenever I'm stressed, that is the one thing I'll go and do, because it will just instantly calm me down straight away. It's playing the BR101. With the 465, the close second. Quite a few stuffers around here, which is not going. Probably could have shut their foot down. I think we're going to keep this station now, is it? I don't read station names when I'm driving. I'll just recognise them and then that's it. We are going to be changing the line very shortly, so I need to bring it down to 30. There's the warning for it. Sounds have kicked in again, even though I've just cleared them. That's how annoying they are, darling. They literally come in pretty much constantly the minute you're gaining speed. So it says 60 there, but we're crossing over at the end of this station, which is a 30 mile an hour limit. Although I didn't see that warning pop up, so I think it has just spun me. Is there any problem with the AWS on this? It doesn't alert you on all of them. Yes, the 166 is a good shout. I cannot wait for that and the 43 to turn up with livery editor. I have got so many ideas for that already. Always a Great Northern 377 going past there now. You could be quiet. I am going to be getting Crewe to Liverpool, the Steam route. Not for the Steam purpose though. Steam is not my cup of tea. I mean, I'll give it a go, of course I will. But Steam isn't my cup of tea. So I'll just chuck anything and everything in that route. Probably the one I want, to be fair. It is very ear piercing, the sounds. I mean, I'm sure a lot of Xbox players can probably vouch for me that it is really, really annoying. First livery I'm making in the 43 is LNER. Yes, I do like the LNER. I did that on the 395 and it suited it really well. 43 though, I think my first one probably cross country, then followed by East Midlands Railway or East Midland Trains, whatever it's called nowadays. So we're stopping here at East Croydon now. Something in the bay platform already, because we're being held. Though I don't generally actually sit. Oh, there we go. One thing I have learned when watching this Festival of Rail streams when I think it was Dad Rail was streaming. He was explaining the speeds roughly to go through the signals. And one thing I never used to do when I was going against the red light was putting DRA on. Old habit of mine, I'd just leave the brakes on, I'd knock it and I'd go straight through. But now I've started putting DRA on at red lights, just for the pure safetyness of it. But yeah, Dad Rail taught me a lot on that stream. No idea how late or early I am, we'll check that in a minute. Right, we'll just stop here. I don't know if it's the right stopping point, but we'll stop here. Let's have a nosy. Oh no, we're on time. Yes, 91, that's not something I've been on before. By the way, this is Dan from... Yeah, I kind of gathered that. I take a mental note of names from both the Discord and the Facebook page, and then sort of work out who's who by the way that they type. I know I have a weird brain, but it does work sometimes. Again, let's have a quick look at the livery while we're ready. My flying points are absolutely fantastic. There we are, flying it. Hold it. Turn that off. We'll do that. Right, that's cool. I've changed. My mic's gone weird. Got a funny feeling it's my headphones that are on the way out. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I don't have any spare ones, unfortunately, at the moment. How's that sounding now? I've not lost any viewers, so there's a potential that it's working alright. Oh, hang on a minute. Get off. Better. Brilliant. Yeah, it's the headphones. I think the wire's bent inside the controller. So, I've got 10 viewers now. I don't think I've actually had that many live at once. But, yeah, thanks everyone for joining once again. Do feel free to say hi or whatever in the chat. I don't think Mr. Moderator is about, so I think you should get away with things for now. Those dreadful sounds again. I've come down to 22 early. That wasn't clever. We've just got to cross these points now, so we're going at a 20 limit. Dreadful sound. This is another reason why I don't like to play TSW on stream as much as I probably would like to, because it's just the sounds cutting in are absolutely awful. Let's have a quick nose at the chat, what's going on. Last LNER experience was an Azuma. I believe, Paul, you're going on an Azuma. Is it tomorrow? Yes, please keep the chat active. It makes Jason spad. No, it doesn't make me spad that much. I'm not as bad as Mr. Surtees, who looks at the chat and then forgets what he's driving and then boom. Nebworth Station is most likely going to happen if I'm going to be honest there. And Nebworth is most likely to happen. The only dreadful thing about the Reigate service, by the way, is we've got a bit of a wait at Redhill. Anything between 4 and 7 minutes. I meant a Lumo 803. Now, I've heard bad things about Lumo. I've never been on one. I've never obviously I've seen one, but I've never been on one, and all I've heard is bad customer service. The seats are not comfy for long distance journeys. Apparently they're just blatantly awful. I'm sure you will get plenty of pictures, Paul. That reminds me, actually, hold on. Bear me 1 second. I'm going to try and do this while driving. It's not going to work, I can say already. No, it's not going to work. What I wanted to do, I'll have to do it afterwards. I totally forgot where I am or what I was doing, so this could go very well now. I'm not going to use the map because that's cheating. And the fact that I've got a left signal there, that indicates that I'm close to Purley Station. Got a couple of custom liveries over there. What have we got? Got a Great Northern. Is that a Great Western? Southern, and whatever else comes on the back of the Great Western. I need to stop here, don't I? We'll just stop here. We'll just stop there. We'll stick the HOD on just for a minute. I've not even seen a Lumo yet, and they stop in Newcastle too. A friend of mine works for Lumo too. Yeah, you should have a look at the Lumos. I mean, I've only seen them on YouTube streams or pictures. I mean, they look smart enough. I mean, a plain blue livery is probably not the best looking thing, but whatever floats the boat. Reigate are my personal favourite as they are true shuttle service. I'm only doing it to say I've done it. Fair enough. I'm pretty excited though, Jason. Applied to be a train driver for Avanti West Coast. Oh well, best of luck on that. I'd like to hear the result of that one. Hopefully you might make them more on time than what they are in real life, because they're certainly not. Hopefully you might see one tomorrow. You should have a look on real-time trains in the morning, see what's about. Let's just pan out a minute. Blast your ears, have a Great Northern going past. You might have noticed that I don't put any unit numbers on certain ones, just because then I know they're my own. You can see I've put a unit number on this one, because obviously I've gone London Midland and London North Western Railway, so it just helps me tell the difference between the two if I'm looking at them front onwards. So we are now going to Colston South. Let's ditch that again, don't want that rubbish. Yeah, I mean, Pendolinos, I've been on quite a few Pendolinos, obviously being from down south and living up north. I don't know, they have their moments, of course. I do remember the old 91s that were doing it originally, a few years, but I say a few, several hundred years back it feels like. It's not, obviously, but I do remember them as well. Mr. Virgin, now see, Virgin Avanti, I suppose Virgin probably ran it better. It certainly hasn't helped with the prices, has it really? What's over there? What have we got? Just two Sullens. I've got liveries on trains everywhere on the Electro stores, so they could just spawn in at any point. It's a bit of a shame, really, that when it's a double formation, they can't just stay as the one livery instead of having it half and half. Get ready to slow down, ready for Colston South. In this one a bit late, so this could be the first opportunity to overshoot. Well, I've stuck further than I should have done, that's for sure. Avanti do have some nice liveries, you're right there, Paul. Obviously yourself and me have both made the Avanti West Coast on the 395. That's where I've made actually quite a few liveries in the 395 now. Trans-Pennine Express, LNER, what else I do? Cross Country, although I've sort of ripped that apart since, so that's not finished. Obviously I've done the Pedalston Express, which is still under reconstruction, I'll call it, because I'm just doing that as another edit. Hi Craig, how you doing? That's one thing I'd like to see in the game, is a 221. That's another one of my old favourites, and I know they've just got it into Train Sim Classic. I think it's the Northwest Coastal, not Northwest Coastal, Wales Coastal route, something like that. Probably two of my childhood trains was the 221 and the 158. And typically TSM and TSW don't get anywhere near, but hopefully in the future. I really want to do LNER and cross country, but they are both just a little too hard. But I'm going to wait and do the GNER on the 40. So the LNER, the only bit I struggled with that was the little bend near the light. That's the only bit I struggled with. Obviously I couldn't put the brand in its usual space because of the glitch on the 395 where the Medway sticker would normally sit. Because for some reason the way it's been done is the way it's been done is that you put it on one side and it automatically spawns onto the other side, but it's back to front and there's nothing you can do about it to cover it up. So that's the only bit annoying. But yeah, the LNER wasn't that hard really. The Trans-Pennine Express was, well, it is now my second longest time spent doing a livery. London North Western Railway took over that quite dominantly, but Trans-Pennine Express, if I was still all in one, I think that took me about 7 hours, but I actually did it over 3 days because I didn't have a lot of time to do it, and I was doing a fair bit of research while doing it as well, just so I could get the star right on the front. I actually can't wait for the new fleet for the Avanti West Coast. I think it's 805s, something like that they're getting. That's what my Avanti West Coast 395 is based off, is one of the new fleet. 390 is the Pendolino. The Voyager is the 221 pull, or 220, or 222 if you're using East Midlands Railway. No, I mean, again, Hitasha, it's not something I've been on. I've heard the cracking trains though. Yeah, I've heard that one. Not personally been on one, but yeah, I've heard they're pretty cracking. I think I'm overspeeding here, never mind. Next station is I don't know what, but I know there's a big jump, so I hope we've got plenty of ramps or some long-legged people wanting to get off. I don't know why I broke so early then. I'm seeing things I wish I hadn't. For anyone that's not used to Brighton Main Line, you'll know what I mean by the jump in just a few seconds when I pan out the camera. I mean, how this was missed is beyond me. Alright, we'll just stop here. I'm probably in the wrong place, but we'll just stop there. We're not bothered about levels anymore. I've given up on that idea. Right, let's do that. Right, ready for the long jump? I mean, really, how could that be missed? Let's just, hold on, let's just abandon ship. Come on, open up. I'm to walk off that, I'd probably fall through. Or not. Maybe going on then, I'd probably fall through. Yeah, I mean, really, that's just terrible. Still, never mind, it's not me having to get off. Mind the gap, yeah, that's the sort of gap you'd see on London Underground. Well, if it's anything like the Waterloo station on Bakerloo as well, especially if you're driving a 38 stock, I think the gap's double the size of that. I mean, really, what's coming in here now? Not another custom livery then, right. Let's save everybody's ears. Right, just an idea, where are we stopping on platform 3, so we're stopping on the far side. I do like to talk to myself. Shouldn't do. Oh, you had to get that one in there, Paul, didn't you? The gap's nearly as big as them two. Are we talking league, points, or financially? Do you know what, Paul? I'm going to let you have that just for the reason is we are absolutely pants. We're going to be fighting relegation this season, thanks to the Cowley brothers, the Postcots. The good thing is I ain't got to worry about 166s in front of me because the layers haven't spawned, which means I should be clear to go up to Reigate. I'm just hoping there's not a long wait there. Yeah, take care, Dan. Have fun driving. If you're on stream still, or even on stream when I'm finished, I might pop on, say hello. Feels nice being the richest club in the world. Yeah, but have you spent enough to save yourselves? Alright, AWS, no one asked you. So we're going to bring that, because that was a single yellow, so there is likely to be a red somewhere. I've probably slowed down massively too early, but you never be too safe in my eyes. But I've not crossed over, so... Everton is probably a must-win on Tuesday, but they've just got, obviously, Donny van der Beek, or whatever he's called, and Dele Alli, which that should certainly sort out their midfield. So we're going to bank left now onto platform 3 at Redhill. I ain't streaming yet, bud. Not bought my stream deck microphone yet. Oh well. Have fun driving on that, and then when you are back to streaming, I'll come and have a look. So I'm not sure how long the wait is, Reigate bound. I think it's only about 3 minutes, but coming out, going to London, it's about 7 minutes. Got a green, so I don't need to use the RA, not that I would anyway, because I live dangerously. I've gone back up to 9 viewers. Hello again, welcome to anybody new finding the stream. Do hello. Getting too late now. Do say hello in the chat if you wish. You can follow whatever it is if you wish. I don't stream that regular, so it's only a case of as and when I can, but all my streams are TSW based. So I'll wait for the viewer count to drop right down now, thinking you're going to get something different. How long's the wait here? Oh, we've only got a minute. Yeah, do please keep us updated on the application process. You can drop me a PM on the Discord if you wish, or put it in the server. It's entirely up to you. Okay, right, passengers, we're leaving early. Hopefully it will be worth it, Dan. Best of luck either way. So we're at 15 crossing these sets of points. No waterfall sounds again yet, but no doubt I'll probably get them as we're going along to Reigate. Wait for the rear carriage to go past, and then we're up to 30 miles an hour. Sounds good. See, I jinxed myself there, didn't I? If there's any other anything else you want me to drive instead of the return back to London Victoria, do let me know, and if I've got it, I'll do it. Or if I get if it takes an opinion, then fine. We probably should have about 4 or 5 minutes at Reigate, so you should have a few minutes to decide. I'll be quiet. Gets me out. Yeah, to be honest with you, you probably would get taken at Northern. I mean, Northern are always looking for drivers. They're always off, supposedly off sick or doing whatever else. headphones making weird noises again. So apologies if that comes up on the stream. Take a nice steady approach into Reigate, because 9 times out of 10 I hit it too hard and I'm having scary moments on top of the red signal, and I know Paul is waiting for a spad and he's not going to get one. FPS, oh, we'll be quiet. FPS look nice and steady. Slow it down now, our those stations coming up. You do see 158s on a daily basis. I mean, how far away are you from Newcastle train station? Slow approach, I'm on time according to that board. Stop it closer because it's one of those signal markers where you've got to stop on top of the signal. So we'll stop it about there. And whistle. Let's have the HUD back. We'll need to put on DRA now because we're against the red lights. Turn off all these. Are these on auto? They are. Need to shut the doors, turn the reverser off, and turn the master key off. So we've got a gold. Oh, that stop at Colton South was pretty much of an overshoot there. Never mind. Level 1,363. Them stops are all pretty bad, but who cares? We're not doing it for the points anymore. Alright, let's see how long our return journey is before we have to go on. Right, DRA is gone off now because we don't need that anymore. Let's shut that. Take a mooch. We're actually due out now. Alright, no we're not, are we? No, that's Reigate 53. No, it's our arrival time, isn't it? So we're due out in 7 minutes. Sounded like something else was coming in then. Still. And the sounds kick in once again. One thing about the TSW lighting is it always makes deliveries look too bright compared to what they should be. But you come on this side, that green needs toning down a bit, I think. Yeah, we'll have to tone that green down. Right, so, quick one. Am I running back to London Victoria or am I going somewhere else? Just going to grab a quick drink, be right back. Where are we going? southeastern. We can do southeastern. What we having? What we're driving? 271 services done. I think 395 might be a bit too long for the period that I've got, time-wise. Very noisy in my ears. Let's have a nosy. How long have we got? Hour and 5. 465. I'm assuming we're going Charing Cross to Rainham or vice versa. Now the next question is, are we going in southeastern or southwestern? Or apparently I've got a third. Oh no, one of them will be the 8-car set, won't it? Yeah, so we've got a southwestern Pride and we've got a southwestern normal. Or we can have just southeastern 4 or 8-car. Western. Right, we'll go non-Pride. Let's just have a bit of a change up on the weather. Let's have some light rain. Fair bit of wind. Let's have full-on cloud. Let's sort the perception out. There we go. Where shall we go? Well, I suppose it is 2022, and so we better have 2K22. Oh no, we won't. That's only Gillingham. Yeah, well that'll let me down, didn't it? We'll go Rainham to Charing Cross. You wanted Pride? Well, that saves me for not looking at it. Right, we'll quit and we'll go and get the Pride. Oh, Benny, that's so noisy in my ears. Is it that one? Yeah, Pride. Oh, don't let them ever again. Light rain. I can't remember what I picked, so I'm just going to go with it and hope for the best. How dare you change my train? I know I was going from Rainham to Charing Cross, but I can't remember the service, so we'll just go with that one. Okie dokie. Right, so we want Masterful. I've not driven this for ages, so this could end in disaster. Headline today. We'll have some of that. We'll have that. We'll have some of that. Oh, it's already on. We'll have some Regan brake action. We'll have some speed set, even though we don't need it yet. Get it ready. Gauge brightness. I don't know where the wipers are on this thing. Heat. Oh no, we'll have some heat since it's raining. Full. Interesting. Wiper, like go. Have some slowness going on. What does RF mean on the 37? You know about the local? The loco? Backlin. So let's just come out here. fly, camera, fly. Of somewhere like that. Right, let's go. I will be using the speed control. I'll only use it on the high speed areas though. On something really low, I'll just do it manually. And that already is too high. Right, get rid of that. It's been so long since I've driven on Southeastern. Yeah, the sound of the 465, they've got that absolutely spot on. Where are we at now? Oh. Be quiet. Yeah, it does sound like an F1 car. Speaking of F1, actually, I can't wait for the season of that to start again. 46 days and counting. Got a nice steady 60 FPS there at the moment. I am actually permitted to do 80 mile an hour in this little bit of section, but it would just be easy for me to do the 60 because the 60 kicks in pretty quickly. There's a 60 warning. Just take it off speed control just for a moment. So I've got a fear that I'm going to be held outside Gillingham. It's either that or it's the crossing that wasn't down. Slow it down a bit early. With it raining, I'll end up going skidding. White, plain white. Not sure what's happened there. Can't quite see the signal to make it out. Looks like a yellow to me. Yeah, yellow. Paul was open for his first spad clip there. Gillingham crossing, and there's our approach into Gillingham. I think Priestfield Stadium is just to our right hand side for any Gillingham fans that are in the stream, which I don't think there will be, because Gillingham are heading to League 2. Ouch. Just roll to a stop. You'll blow your ears out for a minute. Let's get some screenshots on the way, so I didn't do any of that really on Brighton Main Line. Mainly because porting outside the cab will just kill it. Chat's gone a bit quiet. Are we all enjoying the 465 or are you all just getting bored of me talking? Probably the second option really, because I get bored of me talking too. Right, let's get out of here. Right, speed. Leave it at 50. Oh. Excuse me one moment. So this is a 60 through here to the other end of the tunnel, which then turns into a 50, which then quickly turns into a 30 as we head into Chatham. For those that are watching that aren't aware, Dovetail Games, the producer or company that owns Train Sim World, their headquarters will be just to our left by about 2 miles. Saying the headquarters about 2 miles to our left. Just waiting for the spads that are incoming. Hopefully not. No, there's no red because I didn't get a yellow warning. I think Rochester, just outside Rochester, I get held. Oh, go away. It's the only good thing about the speed control being on is that pings you left, right and centre because you don't have to do anything. As we're a 4-car train, I'll try and remember where the 4-car stop marker is. I think it's actually where the 8 stop marker is. Alright mate, how you doing? Well, close enough. Hopefully we might see a 395 pass us on our journey, and hopefully it might be a custom livery one as well. That would be nice. Hope it's not my Pedalston Express, because that is nowhere near finished. Alright Paul, take care mate. I'll probably speak to you in the morning before you set off anyway. If not, safe journey, and I look forward to hearing about it. So we'll leave Chatham now. Our next calling point will be Rochester. Now you'll notice there are 2 stations for Rochester. There's one just at the end of this tunnel, and then there's another one. This one is the old station. I think they moved. I think it was early 2010 time. I think it was. They needed a bigger car park, I believe. That's the reason why it was moved. And it was just apparently it was the space. It was just bigger, better to make the station move than it was to put a car park around this area. Here is Old Rochester. I've seen many people stop here thinking it's the current one, and it really is not. Be quiet. So we're not going to be held at Rochester then, as we've now got a clear aspect all the way through, which means that we probably shouldn't have anything in front of us now, all the way up to Gravesend. What have we got over there? Oh, another South Western Railway. Oh, wrong button. Let's put the HUD on just so we can get the door timings correctly. So let's just, since we're not on Brighton Main Line, so it won't cause it to crash, let's just up settings a little bit. I am using a controller for my camera angle, so I am kind of flying all over the place. Oh, wrong button again. So we're restricted to 30 mile an hour again, up to the bridge where we'll bear right towards Strood Station, where we have to lower to 15 miles per hour. Just 20 mile an hour, I go over the points. That can be quiet. Then we go to 15 as we get further down. FPS is taking quite a hit now because I've left it in 4K, as you can probably see. I will just knock the 4K back off again in a minute so we can get the full experience of the route. No 395 passing us with a custom livery, which is a bit of a shame, because that would be nice to see. For some strange reason, the stop marker is right up on the signal, even for a 4 car. Right, let's just knock the 4K back off. I didn't put that back on, so how long have we got? Not long. So we've got 2 stations left, which is Higham and then Gravesend, where I'll be calling it a night for this stream. I think my headphones might give up before we even get to Gravesend, to be honest. Shut them. And away we go. Soon be able to go up to 70 mile an hour. Where I'll just knock the speed just knock that off, because 1, I can't see it, and 2, I don't particularly need it now. Yeah, if you are new to the to watching me, I do tend to play most of my routes HUDless, so without any tips or things, excluding the door timings, providing I know them well enough. I'll do leave them on the odd occasional time if there's a few people watching that aren't all that experienced in the game. But for people that watch me regularly, I will leave the HUD off most of the time. You be quiet. The chat's gone very quiet now, so I'm assuming that everyone's getting pretty fed up and bored of me rabbling on. Which is fine, I'm cool with that. Higham station is just at the other end of this tunnel. 4 stop markers around here somewhere. Oh, is that it there? Yeah, there we go. 4 stop markers. Let's just turn that on. We're just reading our Metro newspapers and avoiding ironclad. Yeah, no, I can believe that with my dodgy driving. I can't imagine it very well. These headphones, you have to bin these after this. I'm going to assume there's going to be a 39 behind this. It may sort me. Sorry if it's popping everyone's ears. Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be a 395 around. There it is. Going to be a 6 car. And away we go again. Right. Now I'll just put this while I'm here before I move. Right. Let's go. So when I get to Gravesend, I will be calling your Backlin, and I'll be off in a minute. I'll get to Gravesend and I'm going to call it a night. Managed to get a mini stream in. Not as long as I'd like to have done, but we've still got one in regardless. I'm just hoping this 395 to be a custom livery, just so it makes it a bit more interesting to seeing the same boring ones. Don't know how far out it is. See if I can see. It's a boring normal livery. What a surprise. What I see a normal one, and that's it. I'm no spad. Now see, I'm very good at no spadding. Sometimes. I'll spad for fun when I'm not streaming, but when I am streaming, I proper concentrate. I just wish there was another route where we could put the 465 on and we could let it properly open up its legs. Because I feel that the Gravesend to Rainham service is not long enough just for the 465 alone. The best welcome back you've ever gotten. Well, you know me, you know what we're like in our private chats. It's all about the bandits. Should bear left soon, which will then bring in a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, which will then quickly turn into a 30, and then we'll be there. Oh, do be quiet. That has nothing to do when you've got the speed control on. It's just a case of sit here and go with it. Right, bring you down a bit. 50 warning, and there's the horrible flipping sounds again. We actually need to bring this down to 30. Be quiet. Why can't I get that marked up? Yes, we know you're the food monster. That's the reason why I created that channel in the Discord. Just for your eyes only. What would be even more funny actually if I opened the channel up to everybody and I only put you on viewing so you couldn't comment. That'd be torture for you, wouldn't it? I'm able to do the route Hudless. Southeastern high speed, yes, I can do the whole route Hudless, including the power change. I'm not going to do the whole route Hudless tonight though. What have we got? Oh, is that a shed? Oh, we've got a bit of shed veg coming in as well. A bit of everything tonight. A bit of freight, bit of commuter, bit of high speed. And no spad. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Sorry, Miller, I had to do that. Right, there's that. We have arrived. I'll make sure the passengers haven't been sick now on my train. Right, hold on. Oh, Gordon Bennett, I forgot I'd done that. I don't know which one it is. Never mind, we'll do it this way instead. Alright, come on now. Oh, blimey. You got enough polish on that head, mate? Anybody else? You got a ticket, love? No? Right, get off then. What else have we got on here? Awkward silence. Ooh, nice little rain sounds on the roof there. And let's go back to the cab. Boom. How badly was the drive? Yeah, not that bad, I suppose. Okay, right. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. I'm going to call it a night there. Anybody watching this on demand, whatever Twitch's VOD is, as soon as I've finished, I'll be downloading this video and putting it straight onto YouTube, so it will stay around forever and you can just watch it and whatnot. If you want to follow, subscribe, whatever crap it is, I don't know, feel free. Don't have to, don't pressure. It's not often I stream, but when I do, it's usually carnage, although tonight will be quite smooth. Anyway, enough of me gabbling on. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.